members of parliament gathered at the KICC for a meeting that was expected to be a special cabinet meeting to find a means to honor those killed on Sunday at Kibiku in Ngong Forest. Eulogizing those who perished, speaker after speaker described them as dedicated servants of the people whose legacy would live on.
They were patriots and committed public servants. At this moment, the best honor we can bestow upon them is rededicate ourselves to maintaining peace and security in our country.
The last moments we had Professor George Saitoti and the Honorable Orwa Ojode was in Mombasa when we were talking about the conduct of peaceful, violent, free elections. And you all remember how powerfully he spoke about the need to make sure that everything will be in place, beginning with all of us.
And all of you remember how passionate he was when he was talking about his subject. The point when some of you began to clap for him to finish. But he was not finishing because probably he had a premonition that he was talking to you for the last time. Because I know that George knows protocol very much, but on that day, he would not stop. And he spoke for all that time. He told me because he felt very strongly about what he was talking about, that we should have peaceful elections.
Prime Minister Raila Odinga called on Kenyans and more so politicians to maintain peace during the forthcoming poll, as this would be the only way that would be fitting enough to honor the fallen security heads.
I think we owe it to George Saitoti as members of parliament to do everything in our power to ensure that the coming elections are peaceful. I think that will be a fitting tribute to George Saitoti.
The official opening of the refurbished parliament chambers, which was supposed to take place tomorrow, was also postponed in honor of the two MPs.
So we are mourning. We cannot have any ceremonies. Is that the correct position? Yes. So the official opening of parliament will take place after the burial in honor.
A government funeral committee chaired by the Vice President was also proposed to help in the funeral preparations for those who perished in the ill-fated Nthiwa-bound Eurocopter. County committees will also be set up in counties where the deceased came from so as to help in the funeral arrangements. In a show of solidarity with family, friends, relatives and Kenyans at large in mourning the demise of the late Internal Security Minister George Saitoti and his Assistant Minister Orwa Ojode, alongside 4 other dedicated Kenyans, Parliament has unanimously agreed to postpone the official opening of the new chambers of Parliament. Nancy Njoki, GBS News.